Hi guys, so we decided to do a Q&A today. We're doing it outside, so you're gonna hear people walking by, driving by, birds chirping, yeah, maybe some wind. So let's get to it. We're gonna go really quickly.
It's in the spirit of real life.
Yes.
Gathered about 50 questions or so from Instagram and many more from Facebook. We're gonna do a few Q&As, so don't worry about it. And if you recognize your question, by the way, that's Katie. But if you recognize your question and we answered it, then you can go ahead and comment again, interact, so we can keep it up and keep it going.
Yeah.
I'll try to read the names, maybe. When are you moving to the States?
We're hoping to move in December, but it's not a sure thing. It's definite thing that we are moving to the States. The month is not for sure. We want to move this December, so it's very soon.
Yes. All legal documents have to be prepared first,
Yeah.
and everything has to be good to go before we go back there.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this very smooth transition instead of having it choppy and minimizing the risk of things going wrong.
And you having to come back, so it'll be not
What
good.
is your last name? No.
No. Okay.
Your kids, all three, are absolutely gorgeous. Do you want more kids? Yes. If yes, how many? If no, why not?
Yes, because our kids are absolutely gorgeous and smart and funny. No, because being pregnant sucks. All the bad things suck about it. What do you think?
Being in the military with a lot of people with kids, 2 is really the general rule, and I tend to agree with it for my own reasons, as 2 is good enough for
Let
me.
me tell them something, Mommy.
Okay, what do you want?
We have 2 kids, me and Abigail.
And Mommy has a kid
Well, he's an adult now.
in America.
And it's Zebulin.
Zebulin. He's an adult
Okay.
now, yes.
Yeah, he's an adult.
How you-
Actually, he's my brother.
How you meet your wife? Tell the story. How we met together was in World of Warcraft. We played together in the same guild, and we interacted a lot and created an online relationship, like a distance-based relationship.
Well done.
Distant. And eventually we met, and the story goes on.
Yeah, that was it.
Thank you.
Pretty much it. Straddle the table.
Would you want to come to England or anywhere else in Europe?
I like Scotland and Ireland. Aren't they fighting? But yeah, I like both of those places and I would want to visit both of those places. England feels claustrophobic to me when I watch it on TV. I don't know if that's the case, but I feel like it's more claustrophobic there than it is here. Like it's more, there's more people. I don't like to be around a lot of people or a lot of high rises or a lot of like cramped living, which is Israel. That's hard for me.
And I would like to visit basically all of Europe eventually, but especially Ireland, Scotland, and England, because I think it's very rural. It is not cramped at all. I'm not going to go to London to stay there for 5 days. Maybe one day just to visit and see the things. But it's very rural, and it's where the Hobbit derived from, and Lord of the Rings. And when I say Hobbit, is where hobbits live. The author imagined that in his head based on what he experienced. So that's on our list.
Yeah, I want to see castles and I want to go in castles. The kids are riding bikes right now, so.
Is there anything you'll miss about Israel? I'm not gonna comment. You.
I like the structures here and how they're built. Out of concrete and stone and tile, and everything's concrete and stone and tile and lasts forever. Probably the street food and definitely the fine dining BBB, the fast food fine dining, probably.
What's the first thing you want to do in America? What's the first thing you want to eat in America? First thing you want to do is go sleep, because it's a really long flight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And after I sleep, I want to get settled in my house. And it's probably not what you're looking to hear, because I'm a tourist there, but that's what I want to do. I'm not a tourist.
You're not really a tourist. He's been there a lot,
Cumulatively, I've been there for about 7 months total, I think. Almost 7 months total.
Yeah.
And it's coming to be where I'm a part of the scenery, so to me it's nothing new.
Well, let me tell them where I'm going to go. Because we're going to go the first place. We'll probably go to Walmart because we'll need stuff for living. And we'll probably go to Krispy Kreme and Golden Corral. Somewhere out to eat. And my mom's going to be picking us up most likely. So.
Yeah, it's a habit now. It's a thing.
It's a thing we do.
It's almost a tradition.
Yeah. When she picks us up.
I don't do Krispy Kremes, and I don't do donuts, and I don't do all of that.
He loves Krispy Kremes.
What's your deadline to move to the USA? Cannot wait to see your vlogs from the States. There is no deadline, as we said. Hope this is an appropriate question. What Hadar is going to do when you move to the States? Is he going to choose a new job different from what his current job? Yes. My new job is going to be settling in and helping Andrea grow the online business.
Yes.
In many different ways. That's going to be the starting point. From
Yes.
there, we'll see.
Because that's all we have right now. A leap of faith. That's all that we have right now. For him to help me while he is looking for a job or
It's going to stabilize the empire.
whatever. Yeah. Empire. So
Pretty
we can
much.
strike back.
Any tips for parents on how they seem to listen and obey so well, the kids? I'm in awe how well behaved Rafael and Abigail can be. How to keep them well behaved and obedient? Well, Abigail is widely known from the 5-year-old video as Savage. That's her
Yeah.
nickname, and we're getting to the point where she's 2 years old now. She's learning to listen, but it's really tough.
Yeah.
And it just takes practice. It takes calm, and you have to keep at it, no matter what, no matter when. And when something goes wrong, they need to know that they're not doing well. Today, Rafael tried to jump in the street in a very bad way, and we were practicing jumping in the street, not in the middle of it. But once he didn't listen to me and he did the wrong thing, he stopped jumping.
Yeah.
That was it.
I do timeouts. That's easiest for me. And when I feel that that doesn't work, I do the sticker thing. I like reinforce the sticker thing. So if he's good, he gets a sticker. If he's not, he gets no sticker.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they get TV.
Sticker is currency,
So,
too.
yeah, because once he gets 20 stickers, he gets like McDonald's or whatever, wherever he wants to go,
Wish
he
I got
gets
that
to
when I was a
go.
kid.
Right? But it does sometimes take him weeks and weeks to get 20 stickers. 20, just 20.
Sometimes he's very determined and he gets quick.
Like he can get 5 or 6 a day if he wanted to, if he was doing something good. Yeah, the sticker thing, and if they have trouble listening to you and obeying, like with ODD, that was a thing. Just put a chore chart up and tell them, okay, go look at your chore chart, and you don't have to say anything after that. They go to their chore chart, and that's it. That's not our kid, by the way. It's I think it's in that apartment building.
Are the kids excited to move to the U.S.? Are they going to miss Israel? Or are they used to living there? Kids are sometimes scared and upset. Yes, they are. These are too young. And Rafael is
Yeah.
so well adapted to his environment. It's just natural for him to move. We've moved 3 different places. We've had
Yeah.
sets of grandparents, sets of people come and go to him, places. He likes English, and he'll do really well there. Abigail is way too young to understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be like getting out of the car and you're in a new place.
Yeah.
He's not even going to know that really, I mean, we're going to tell him, of course, but he's not even going to really understand. Like, you're in America now, way across the ocean. He doesn't, that's not going to register to him. The weird thing is, when we go to stores and things, people are actually going to speak in English instead of Hebrew to him. And I think that will trip him out a little bit. He'll be very excited to talk to people, because he does like to talk to people, especially in grocery stores and stuff. I think that'll trip him out. It'll trip him out that like he actually gets to see his other grandma now instead of just listening to her voice or seeing a picture of her. So I think that'll trip him out.
Do you want more pets? We're probably going to get more pets, yeah.
I want to get a pig and a dog.
We'll see. Do you believe in UFO? Have you or Hadar had some paranormal experience?
Yes, I have very many times, and I'll probably eventually make a video about it.
I haven't, don't believe in it.
Okay.
Do you think it'll be a lot easier for you to access help, like teacher aides, physical therapists, etc. for Rafael? What do you look forward to the most for him when he gets to America?
I'm looking forward to getting him a great big trampoline and some kind of Power Wheels ride-on toy. Same thing with Abigail, obviously, getting her like a whole set of dress-up clothes because she loves that, and so does Rafael. For therapy and things, I had 0 trouble getting Zeb into any kind of therapy. He was in therapy for 8 years. He had occupational, speech, behavioral, he had physical therapy, everything. I had 0 trouble, and he was in therapy within 2 weeks. He was diagnosed within like, I don't know, a month. It took them to do their evaluations, and he was diagnosed, and he was in therapy like that. So I don't think there's going to be any issue with therapy for him. However, I don't know about in-home therapy. I don't know anything about that.
Why did you decide to start vlogging?
I decided to start vlogging because I saw some vloggers on the computer, and I was like,
I love you.
I love you too. I was like, I'm trapped in this world. What is going on here? Like, why are they doing this? And then I was like, wow, I could do this and show my mom, because Rafael was 6 months old. So I was like, I could do this and show my mom Rafael growing up. And now I'm showing her Abigail growing up, and we have been vlogging for 6 years.
No, 5 years. 13, 18,
He's
5
five
years.
and a half.
Yeah, you started
So 5
May
years.
or June 2013.
5 years.
I don't know if you've talked about this before, but how did you pick up your kids' names, Zeb, Rafael, and Abigail?
Zebulin's named after Grandpa and the Waltons. I was 9 months pregnant and I could not find a name for him. Grandpa and the Waltons said, Mary Ellen, you're going to name your baby Zebulin. And I was like, yes, I am. So I named him Zebulin. And in the hospital, 3 other girls named their baby Zebulin. But they spelled it different than I did. So
Rafael was named because I got the pick on the boy's name, and Abigail was like a unanimous decision, but it was Andrea's pick
yeah.
eventually.
It was kind of an accident.
Yeah, Rafael has a really deep meaning in Hebrew and Judaism, and I really like that name.
Yeah.
When I was 2 or 3, the first costume I ever had, before I was even dressed up as a soldier, because my dad was a soldier, I was dressed up as Rafael, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Well, I didn't know about that, but he always did like the name Rafael. Abigail, her name, when I went to the hospital to have her, her name was going to be Evangeline. Yeah.
Gabriel. Abigail.
Gabrielle.
Yeah.
It was gonna be
Gabrielle,
Evangeline.
Abigail.
I had already kind of cut Gabrielle off because it's to me a bad luck name for me personally. So Gabrielle and Gabriel are bad lucks for me. So
That would be a good addition
cut that
to
off.
Rafael because they're both angels and stuff.
yeah, but so is Abigail.
No, Abigail has a bad story in the Bible. Don't read it.
I'm sure it's not bad.
She's been a bad girl. That's it. What do you like to see for your kids' futures? What would you like to see Rafael grow up to do? What do you? I want him to do whatever he wants to do.
Right. I want him to be happy, so yes,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Have
But
a-
I do hope that he does something in media, kind of like vlogging or maybe travel vlogging or something like that, something that he enjoys.
If you were to travel to another country for vacation, where would you go?
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
What is your take on mommy and me classes? Little gym, Gymboree, etc. Gym, go.
Cringe. I don't want anything to do with other mommies and play dates. Ugh.
How do grandma and grandpa feel about your move, and do they plan on coming to visit? They plan on coming to visit as a joke at the moment. I'm sure they will want to. It's
not a joke.
My dad is he's a joker, and he'll say that cynically, but yeah,
It's
they
not
do.
a joke.
They do want to visit eventually.
The in-laws are already saying that they're coming, so
Yeah, they really
we
don't
have to
like,
prepare a room.
They don't like it all that we're moving, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
The brother and sister-in-law have already said, yeah, we're coming.
If you had to give up one of your 5 senses, which would it be?
Smell for sure.
I knew she was going to say
Freaking
that.
A. Smell.
Yeah, I'll give up smell. Honestly. I
Yeah.
don't mind not smelling something.
But it also does mean that you can't taste, which would be a plus for me too.
I don't mind that either. I eat anything anyway.
Yes, he
Almost.
does.
How old is your oldest child?
He is.
21. If you didn't catch that reference, you'll learn. What has stopped you learning Hebrew, and does Rafael and Abigail speak it? Will you continue to homeschool in America, or could you be moving to the States? What stopped you? She never started because it's too hard.
No, I did a really good effort 4 times.
But
And I'm not able to retain any of it because I have a very bad memory. Hadar was reminding me of things. My mom got bit by a snake, and my brother got in a very bad car accident. And I was like, what the heck what is this? Because I saw videos recently. I was like, what the heck is this? And it just
Yeah.
happened like a couple of months ago, and I forgot about it.
Andrea and
I
her
have
mom,
a bad memory.
they both have the same memory. It's like
Yes.
collective memory for it's retention for long term. Only if it snaps in there. But if it doesn't snap into her memory, then it just forgets.
I remember things like, did I dream that? Like, I don't remember. Was that a dream? I know, I dreamt
Rafael and
that.
Abigail, I'll very much try to have them speak Hebrew at home, just so they keep it as a second language, and I'll teach them as
Yeah.
much as I can when we go fluently into America English.
And he'll have a little more time because Hadar
Oh,
may
yeah.
also work at home. So
Yeah, I
that's
have
an
no time
option.
right now.
That's an option.
When I
so.
get home, will you continue to homeschool in America? Probably not.
We're not planning on it, but if Rafael gets bullied, then he'll be homeschooled for sure.
Will Kitty be moving to the States? I mean,
Yes.
come on.
Kitties
What is
are
that?
baby.
What is that Bobo stuff I always talk about?
Bomba, I think.
Bamba, B-A-M-B-A. Go look it up and buy some.
Yes, and you could probably get it on Amazon, but I think Trader Joe's has it, or Whole Foods. Someone has it. It's a peanut butter snack.
Trader Joe's.
Puffed. It looks like cheese puffs, but it's
Yeah.
peanut butter.
How do you find having young kids, babies, far from immediate family? Being away from your home country changes you on life, and how do you anticipate readjusting to life in America as the kids adjust to new culture?
No, it goes in more depth than that.
I go in just fine. You do as well, and Rafael's just gonna follow.
No, it's going to be hard for me too. Remember, I had reverse culture shock when I went last
I don't
time.
have that.
I was like, oh my god, all these people are speaking English and they're not touching me. And it
Yeah.
was that happened at the airport. I was like, why am I not getting knocked over right now? I mean,
And she's the one
where's
who knocks people
everybody at?
over.
And I'm the one that knocks people over now because I'm Israeli. But another thing that I do worry about is materialism, because we're not materialistic. But then I got to thinking, am I not materialistic in Israel because I can't afford anything
I'm not
here?
materialistic. I don't want anything except for my own stuff, and that's it.
I don't want anything either, but
Don't.
the temptation of getting toys that we haven't been able to buy here.
No thanks.
So I'm
should
gonna have to keep
very few
myself in
toys.
check.
Few toys and quality toys.
I'll
Like
have
the
to keep
4x4.
myself in check because I will want to go wild and buy them everything they never had.
Well, yes, we are planning to move to America. You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share. FoolyLiving.
It's because I was born with it, loving cats.
You hear that? That's a bomb. That's what a bomb sounds like.
No, don't touch. No.
Does what I want it to do.
Kitty was funny.